Wreckreation Nation. Nestled deep in the heart of the beautiful Smoky Mountains lies the sleepy little town of Jellico, Tennessee. People in Jellico spend their quiet afternoons visiting at Buck's Hardware, browsing Ray's Crafts and Occasions, or getting a trim at Bill and Mike's, the oldest barber shop in Tennessee. But folks here do things just a little bit differently. Now, in some parts of the country, if someone wanted to climb a sheer rock wall like this, they might use a rope, or if they're gutsy enough, barehanded. But here in Jellico, Tennessee, they prefer to drive it. This is the World Extreme Rock Crawling Championship, a competition that's not about speed, but about incline. Rock crawlers attempt to navigate seemingly insurmountable obstacles, huge boulders, rock crevices, and slopes up to 80 degrees in specially designed trucks. I've come to test my driving skills here in Jellico, where East Coast rock crawling was born. We're here with Big Rich. He is the godfather of truck rock crawling, and he's the promoter here. How did this get started? I would think it's just a guy in a truck decided to try this.
Well, two guys, two different vehicles. One guy, as all guys always do, my car's faster, my car's better looking, right. My car can get up a rock that your car can't. And next thing you know, we were doing it professionally. As NASCAR, okay. As Daytona, Jellico is that to rock crawling.
So Big Rich, are we going to see you out there driving today?
Oh, hell no.
Rock crawlers' driving skills are tested over a variety of terrain, ranging from the slightly crazy to no holds barred, please don't let me fall off this cliff insane. But despite the inherent danger of the sport, dozens of teams compete each year, and over 1,000 spectators show up to cheer on their favorite driver.
Where can you go out and get in front of that much horsepower during an event and be able to reach out and touch it?
Exactly. You got to be up close to see it. People are smart enough to get out of the way when things are going wrong. And if they don't get out of the way, it's every spectator for himself. All part of the fun. Of course, the sport can be kind of dangerous for the drivers, too. But rock crawler A.J. Condon can't get enough of it. You made it down fast. I'll give you points for that. Why do you do this? Why do you do this?
Adrenaline.
Really, that's it?
Just the adrenaline.
I'm scared and I wasn't even there. And that's really terrifying. I mean, really terrifying.
Not too bad. It's probably my 15th rollover in rock crawling career.
And you want to do it again?
Absolutely.
One man who's especially fond of repeatedly crawling and crashing is Rusty Bray. He's one of the sport's top drivers and is the favorite to win the championship this year. And one thing that really concerns me, you're going down that.
That's
right.
right.
Like that's a plan. That's not like an act. You're going down that.
Yeah, we drop off. It's probably about an 18-foot wall.
And you're 100% sober. You haven't had anything to drink today. You won't have anything to drink on the course.
I have not.
Wow, that makes it even tougher. So, Rusty, show me what you got in here.
Well, inside the car, it's all set up for safety.
Okay.
We have our 5-point harnesses, which are required, our helmets, removable steering wheel, and then we have levers controlling the transfer case individually.
Okay.
And one of the levers controls the front axle, and one of them controls the rear axle.
So basically, you can be in two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, front two-wheel drive. Okay.
And then we also have cutting brakes for the rear axle, and basically it's a left and right cutting brake to where we can hold one tire at a time.
So you can completely stop one tire so that you can turn way tighter than a normal vehicle.
Correct. And then we have winch switches, and the winches control individually the front and rear axles. We can actually lower the center of gravity of the vehicle.
You can bring the whole thing down or raise it up as you want to while you're driving over this course.
If you want to take a look at it, I'll engage the winch switch.
So it actually just pulls it up, or pulls it down, actually.
Correct. I can suck the vehicle all the way down. I can collapse the shocks.
It's kind of like a lowrider without the music.
It is. It's just like a lowrider.
You ever thought about that, putting a CD player in here, blasting it just to kind of unnerve the competition?
We had one, but after a few rollovers, it didn't survive.
Think that it might. Watching Rusty take to the course, it's pretty obvious why a built-in CD player might start to skip in a rock crawler. So close. To help avoid situations like this one, every driver works with a spotter. The spotter's job is to guide the driver through the course and help him get over the various obstacles any way he can. Hoping to give Rusty a run for his money are underdogs Kenny Bloom and his 14-year-old son, Brandon. Today, Kenny is letting Brandon spot for him for the first time. And Brandon is hoping to prove to Dad that he's ready for the big leagues.
And this is your first year spotting, right?
This is my actually first big race. Not much traction.
Yeah, no.
They showed me how to map out the best possible run before the race.
But what you're doing is you're picking the best line that you think gives you the best chance of success to scale it on the first shot. Right over here on this point, we're going to have to stack this. Otherwise, it's going to drift.
So when you say stack, that means he's going to be putting like a rock or something there?
We'll be taking a couple of those rocks and we'll make this transition smoother.
Okay.
So you hit it with a little speed on it, and instead of it bouncing you up and back,
Right.
it'll just carry through.
Where's your spotter this whole time? How far away from the vehicle is he?
I want to keep him in a safe place where if something gets out of whack, I can't slide into him or drift or whatever. You never want him downhill.
Have you ever hit a spotter?
No. Well, tap maybe.
Okay, tap. That's what I figured, yeah. But nobody's ever actually killed their own spotter.
No.
Okay, that would probably be points off.
I think so.
Let's say it's just a normal course and your dad's about to roll over yet again. What's going through your mind?
First thing that goes through my mind is probably, are we going to be able to get this back over, or can he save the rollover?
What point do you go, hope my dad's going to be okay? Is there ever that point? Probably not. That's all right. I was the same way with my dad. That's why I'm not in the will.
Coming up, Rusty finds himself between a rock and, well, a rock.
This is like the world's worst parallel parking.